Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your week ahead reading for the week of May 15th. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more well-rounded picture for the week. And if you would like something more personal to you, check out my links, the description box below for links, as well as the Patreon page that I have now set up. All right, let's go ahead and begin. I've already pulled out the cards, and the first card that I am pulling on here is the Nurturer, Cancer, the Nurturer. And I just feel, first of all, the Cancer is coming in through really strong. I feel like you are doing some prep work for the new moon in Cancer that it's going to be coming. I know that that's a couple months away, but there are some things that you are working on, and in particular that's going to come up this week and kind of leading into this upcoming full moon. But this is all going to lead into something that you are working towards that's going to come together more so when you get towards the moon in Cancer, the new moon in Cancer that is coming up in a couple months. So a little bit of prep work that's coming into play for this. The Nurturer card is just letting me know that there's still some things that you need to nurture. There's still some things that you need to nurse. This is coming through as a nursing thing. So kind of like the idea of nursing a wound. So there's some things that you're still kind of working on that has to do with some healing energy that you're working through or working on. So a little bit of a heavy energy that you might be experiencing this particular week. You're working towards something that I feel like you may not fully understand the full picture or the broad picture. You're aware of it, you sense it to some degree, but the clarity's not there, which I understand is a bit frustrating. However, this is just coming in through letting you know that you're just doing some prep work, you're laying down some groundwork, you're setting some foundation. And this is all going to make a little bit more sense in the coming months, or most specifically around the time of the new moon in Cancer. But in the meantime, you have to take care of yourself. You have to nurse parts of your higher self and the connection of your higher self and the physical self that you, the body that you have taken on in this particular lifetime. We're continuing on with the Two of Swords. This is letting me know that there's some heavy thought processes that's going through. You're going to be spending a lot of time. This has a little bit of a hermit energy, but a temporary hermit energy. So when you think of, when I think of the Hermit card, I think of that energy where you kind of go away from society and you might actually kind of move out into the country. You live in a log cabin, or you live into a cave or something along that line. It's a little bit, even if it's temporary, it's got a little bit more of a permanent feel. You're going to be taking stocks and supplies with you because you're going to be there for a long time. Where the Two of Swords still taps into that little bit of an energy as far as disconnecting, but it's a temporary, you don't have to take any sort of reserves with you. You don't have to pack any sort of gear with you. You're just kind of disconnecting from the physical and connecting with the spiritual for a bit of a time. So this is letting me know that as you move through this week, you're going to have a sense that you want to disconnect and connect with the spirit realm. And that's fine. You should do that when you feel guided to, and you should connect with your intuitive spirit self, your ancestors. But make sure that whenever you're having this feeling or this sense or this desire, that you are not approaching it with the Hermit energy. You're not hoping to disconnect for a long time, because this is not helpful at this point in time. You need to be correcting, you need to be finding that that alignment of disconnect and then reconnect, and how you can establish a balance between disconnecting from the physical so that you can better connect with the spiritual, but also make sure that you are still engaging in proper healthy amounts with the physical, so that the disconnect is always temporary, not permanent. And so that's something that's going to come up, whether it's something that you struggle with, because it comes up and you want to really engage with the Hermit card, and then you feel that that's dissatisfactory, or if it's just an energy and so you got to work through it. No matter how it appears to you or comes through, deal with it accordingly, but keep in your thought process, keep in the back of your mind that this is supposed to be a temporary thing, not a permanent thing. So maybe connecting on a regular basis or consistent basis to the spirit realm at your altar space or your sacred space, but knowing full well that you just have that small pocket of time, and then you're going to disconnect and reconnect with the physical realm and still work within the physical realm and do what you need to be doing as far as daily activity, obligations, or even follow through with some spirit workings that you're doing that need you to be the channel, and therefore also the fire, the manifestation in the physical realm. Make sure you have that healthy relationship there that needs for things to come to fruition and manifest in the physical realm. We are continuing on here with the Eight of Cups here, and I do feel like you will be moving on. Whatever it is that you're dealing with that's kind of pulling you into that hermit energy, whatever it is that you have to nurse as far as this week is concerned and what you're preparing for future things, you are going towards the end of the week experience this release that allows you sort of to walk away in some facet. And it's something you've been working towards for a really long time. At some point in time, you felt that you had already finished this work, but it might come up this week. But by the end of this week, if you work accordingly and you are guided by your higher self and your ancestors, you have the potential by the end of this week actually completing whatever it is on this emotional healing journey that you're on, and being able to fully walk away from, or at least walk away from to the point where it's not going to draw you in or overwhelm you to the degree that has been recently. All right, Aquarius, I hope this all has made sense to you. I hope you feel like you are empowered with this. You know how to have that healthy balance of connecting and disconnecting, and hopefully we will see you in a future video.